we're deep in the S14 right now. We got the motor set up, ready to go into the car. Got the new mounts on already. Got new shifter on. I recorded none of this. We've just been working like crazy. Mainly Carlos. He's been here staying late.
I don't even get paid.
You don't get paid. He does get laid. Yeah. Yeah. This motherfucker decided to put stickers on my freshly painted engine bay.
Yeah, man.
But that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Also hammered out the transmission tunnel, so we are all good there. And then I shaved down the transmission as well for maximum clearance. Now the goal for tonight is just to get the motor onto the new subframe, and then tomorrow we'll lower the car down and see if everything clears in the transmission tunnel. So I'm gonna put the camera down and get started on that.
There.
Okay, just come down a little bit. I'll take a stop. Yeah, come down more, then we'll push back. But hang on, how's that suspension side look?
There. Straight.
Right there? All right, come down.
What's that sound?
Hang on. Oh.
Oh, that's good.
You coming down?
Oh, dude.
Mad space in this engine bay.
Dude.
Holy shit. Keep going. Hold up.
Dude, the drive shaft is about like that thing almost fits too.
Go ahead.
That's insane.
All right, so this was a very successful day. Got the motor in the car. This is such a big win and such a big step for this build. Super happy, and wow, actually I have so much more space than I thought I would around the engine bay. I mean, check that out. Even back here, this is what I was really worried about, was just not being able to have access back here, but it's pretty clear. Like, I'll be able to get to the hard coolant pipe, which I can change out, which I want to change out for the Xterra one for extra coolant flow. And then on this side, I mean, it's a little bit more congested, but still, it's pretty good. I'm really happy about that. It leaves me enough space to work on the car, and then the front, I can throw some big fans on here, which really makes me happy. Now, the motor's not fully bolted in, just on the suspension. Look down here, the subframe's not all the way on yet, but I will get back to that on Thursday. I've been so behind on posting videos. It's been a while, and I really need to get back into the groove of things and filming. Just late nights, working on this and being busy with work takes away from being able to edit stuff, but I'm doing my best. I am going to get back into that. Try to get at least one video out once a week for you guys. I really want to be more consistent and just keep putting out more progress with this S14. We're slowly running out of time. October's coming up soon, but I'm gonna keep jamming. I know I'll be able to get this thing done. I am so determined, but I'll call it for tonight. Carlos already went home. I need to go home. It's late. I'm tired, so I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, so got back to the shop, and I got the 240 back up in the air because I need to do some trimming. And let me explain real quick. The plenum, when you are lowering the car and the engine's coming in, it hits right here. We pulled it forward a little bit and brought it back for it to clear, but when you bring it down all the way, it starts to hit this. So I'm gonna trim this piece off, then this piece off, and we should be good. And then when I get a hood, I'm gonna have to trim the inside as well because of how high this motor sits. There might be a bunch of space around, but this motor is super tall. So I need to do that. And then the goal for today is just to get the motor and the transmission fully mounted in this car, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna get started right now. Okay, so here's my hack job that I just did. Don't mind it. You know, I don't care. I did nick the paint a little bit, but it's not really that noticeable. And when I put the little plastic piece over it, you're not even gonna see it. So I am happy with what I did. Now, I did lower the car back down, got the suspension bolts through the holes. That was the easy part. Now the challenging part is to get the subframe bolts to line up properly. Let's see. Yeah, we are off by a little bit and it is a little twisted. So let's see. Oh, no, maybe they're straight. The subframe needs to come back a little bit. So I'm gonna push it back and slowly lower the car. But the transmission is looking pretty good. I did see a photo of someone cutting their transmission spot right here. They cut a little bit of this off right here, so we'll see if I have to do the same thing. Hopefully not, but it's almost looking like I have to. We'll see. I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod and get started on that. First off, sorry for the hair. I need a haircut badly. And second, I think the problem is, since it's stock suspension, it's pretty stiff for the most part, so it's not allowing the car to fully come down. I need to figure out some way to weigh the front end down so I can get the subframe to go into the, or get the body to go into the subframe. What I could do is jack it up one by one on each side instead. That might work. Find out. There we go. There, she's in. All right, so one side, one by one. I think if I just bolt this side in, it'll bring the other side down. We got the bolt for that. There we go. Bro. Yo, guys, buy one of these. Absolute lifesavers. And it saves you so much time. All right, now that I have the subframe mounted in, we are all good to go. Had a minor setback because I brought the lift down and the car rolled back a little bit, offsetting the entire motor and scooting it over a little bit. So had to redo all that again, but it's finally done. Now I got the car jacked up a little bit, and now we are putting on the trans mount, and this thing will finally be fully mounted in the car. So I am going to hop under the car and get started on that. Never mount. All right, boys, we are in. Sick. Oh, that is so hype. She is in there. Hell yeah. All right, let's slide it out of the car. Get this thing on the ground. All right, you guys. This is the first time this car is going to move with the motor in it. Let's go. I am so tired, but guys, we did it. The VQ is in the S14 officially. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, man. I finally see the car is sort of level now. That's so sick. Like it. This thing has a heart now. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me grab the camera. Check it out. It's in the car. The EQ is in the car. Let me back up. Let me get a full shot of like how level the car sits now. Like that looks so much better. Oh my gosh. I'm so hyped, man. Then look at the clearance. See that? That's why I shaved all that off. Wow. But I am super excited that I have this much room in the engine bay. I thought this was going to be sitting on the firewall, but there's so much space in here. I mean, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to change out my water pipe, but I am now. So let's go. I have so much room to work around in here. And on top of that, my lace, you can like really see the lace. And I love that. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Just damn, I did it. I fucking did it. Still have a lot more to do, but man, this was a big step right here. The car rolls, the motor's in it finally, and transmission. Let's go. So the next thing is to trim out the transmission tunnel. Like I said earlier, this ended up coming back a little bit, so I had to cut just a little small section out so I can mount the shifter in and get it fully bolted in. And then let's see, I need to do my clutch pedal. I need to do the slave cylinder with it, and then also on well, not the slave cylinder, the master cylinder. And then I need to buy my fuel line setup, my fuel pump, and then I need to buy my battery relocation kit, and then my ECU and harness will be done here in a few days, so I'll probably show up next week. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that happens. And then I'm forgetting other things, but headers are one of the most important things, so I can actually hear this thing run. I need to wire in my ignition when the wiring harness comes back, my OBD2 sensor, well, not sensor, my plug-in, and a couple other things. But now that this is in, I can start working on all of that. And next month, this thing needs to be running and driving, dialed in, ready to go to the track. And hopefully I can find some suspension for this car, because I don't want to go there with stock suspension. It would not be fun at all. Also, I need to put my bucket seat over here and get a bracket and clean the car. It is absolutely dirty as hell. It's so dusty in here. And then also put in my S14 passenger seat so I can have people in the car. And then, oh, most importantly, just buy headlights. I want headlights so I can drive at night. Hopefully I can look up on some fenders. Most likely the car will be going to the track like this. Not too happy about it, but it is what it is. All I care about is getting this car running. I'll make sure I'll pass tech, and yeah. So I'm gonna end the video right here. Stay tuned for more content. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.